bricks. All white bricks. All white bricks. White tan bricks.
The first step in brick manufacturing is gathering the raw materials. Clay is extracted from quarries or pits, specifically shale, which is clay that has been subjected to large pressures for an extended amount of time. The clay is then crushed, screened, and mixed with water or other additives to prepare for molding. Modern brick plants use machines to mold the clay into long rectangular shapes, which are then cut further into the desired brick shape. The bricks are then dried to remove excess moisture and to prepare for the baking process. Drying is modernly done in a kiln or tunnel dryer to ensure even moisture loss, and this process can take up to several days. After that, the bricks are fired at 900 to 1100 degrees Celsius to ensure hardening and coloring is desired. This is most often done in a tunnel kiln where bricks are slowly moved through a continuous firing process. Next, the bricks are cooled carefully to prevent thermal shock that can cause cracking and other defects. This process can take up to several days as well. Finally, the bricks are put through a quality control process and sorted by quality, size, and appearance before they are packaged and distributed.
The next step is distribution. Bricks are ordered and delivered in bulk from the manufacturer, as well as pallets of mortar cement from a mortar cement manufacturer. Trucks of sand are delivered to the distribution center to be bagged for brick contractors. The brick, mortar cement, and sand is then ordered by masons, and the distributor prepares the orders for the brick masons to pick up and take to their job sites.
Next is the construction of brick masonry. First, you gather your bricks, mortar, sand, water, trowel, and string lines. Then you will mix the mortar, which is typically 1 part cement and 3 to 4 parts sand. Then, while mixing, you add water until the mix is workable where it is not too runny and not too dry. When laying the bricks, you should start with the corners of the walls to act as guides for the rest of the wall. After laying the corners, set up the string lines to ensure the toes of the bricks are level and straight. To lay the bricks, place down a mortar base on either foundation or the previous row of bricks. After this, you can lay your brick on top of the mortar and lightly push it down for it to set with the mortar. Next, apply mortar to the end face of the brick before laying the next brick against it. When laying the next layer of bricks, lay them in a running bond, which is a staggering of the joints with the previous layer to ensure the strength of the wall. Lastly, once the wall is finished, use a trowel to smooth the mortar in the joints to clean off excess mortar and ensure the weather resistance. After the wall has been finished, allow at least 24 hours for curing to reach 60% strength and a 28-day cure for 100% strength. To sum up the construction, here is a visual aid of the process model for brick masonry.
The last step on the process is to come back and clean or restore masonry after many years of use. To clean and restore clay brick masonry, start with a thorough inspection to identify damage like cracks, efflorescence, or biological growth. Begin cleaning by using soft brushes to remove loose dirt and debris. For tougher stains, apply a mild detergent or specialized masonry cleaner, followed by a low pressure water rinse to avoid damaging the bricks. Avoid high pressure washing as it can erode at the surface. For restoration, repoint any deteriorated mortar joints using a compatible mortar mix and replace damaged bricks as needed. Seal the masonry with a breathable water repellent to protect it from future damage while allowing moisture to escape. To finish it off, I'll describe the other important aspects of brick masonry construction. First off, safety hazards. Safety hazards include falling objects, improper lifting techniques, silica dust exposure, and elevated work. To reduce the risk of these things happening in your job site, make sure that you are wearing the appropriate PPE, use mechanical lifting for heavy loads, and have dust control measures. Productivity assessment. Productivity for masonry is influenced by labor skill level, material availability, worksite organization, and environment conditions. Techniques to quantify productivity include work rate, material handling efficiency, scaffold utilization, and waste minimization. All the relevant information can be found in the standards for brick masonry construction. These include ASTM C6217, the standard specification for building brick, and ASTM C90, standard specification for load-bearing masonry units. Last but not least, sustainable practices. To take care of the environment, make sure that you use recycled materials. You also do energy efficiency construction, like brick insulation and cavity walls for better thermal performance and minimizing waste. The coolest team gives a thumbs up to Save Brick Masonry Work.
Thank you. This has been Brick Masonry, Manufacturing, and Construction by
The
coolest team.
And don't forget, like these two gentlemen,
Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Started with 100